What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. If you notice, the intro changed a little bit. Welcome to the Scott Report. And the reason for the intro change, this was actually pointed out by a subscriber of mine, no comment. Shout out to my boy Jay. Basically, he was like, you know what? Do I call you Infrared or do I call you Scott? And that's a pretty good question because everybody around YouTube, the people that I've encountered, the people that I'm building rapport with, they call me Scott anyway because, you know, Scott Reports in the channel. That's the channel name. They don't know me as Infrared unless they're subscribed to me or know me personally. So the reason why I was going by Infrared is because I am part of a podcast. Of course, you guys probably see the link in the description. I'm called Imperfect Geniuses with my best friend Chucky J as well as my other friend Mr. Showtime. And I go by Infrared on there. And I've always had the podcast. Infrared is my podcast name, and I always had this YouTube channel set up for maybe about 5 years back when I was thinking about doing gaming videos. So I only got like 2 videos of just me wrecking people in Street Fighter Third Strike. But, you know, so Scott Report is always there. Always wanted to do something called Scott Report. Now everybody calls me Scott anyway. So I'm just going to run with Scott for 2017. Still going to be Infrared on my podcast. Again, if you guys, by the way, if you guys are interested in like, you know, Marvel Comics, DC, besides manga, you can always check out your boy, Infrared, Scott on YouTube. We'll just keep it Scott. You can check me out there. Links in the description to Imperfect Geniuses. We'll be starting that back up again. We went on a little bit of a break, but we'll be starting that back up again for 2017. But for now, hey, that was a little bit of a bonus backstory for you guys. So now for 2017, I guess from today on, I will now be deemed just Scott. So I don't think I'll change the intro too much. I think I'll just say, Scott, welcome to the Scott Report. Anyway, we're here for that JoJo Part 5 greatness, and I also got to do the intro. So, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report as I am bringing you a Let's Read a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Vento Aureo. And I did my research, did a little bit of my homework. So, the main character's name is Giorno, just like the piece of the Giorno. So, that's going to make it a little bit easier for me to pronounce his name as well. We are now on we got past the first part, so now we're on the second part. We're on chapters. I'm not even going to keep place of chapter names right now. Honestly, I'll have that in the title. But we're going into the next part of this, which is actually chapter 443. And I'm going to butcher a lot of names in this chapter, in this series. I'm sorry. And as far as how this goes, now a lot of people are telling me that part 5 isn't fully translated. So who knows how the flow of things are going to be going, but as it being said, it's only like 150, well, not only like, that's still a lot, but it's 155 chapters. So in order for me to get through this, if I continue to go on with it, I would have to do at least 5 chapters a week. And that will probably equate to an entire anime season. But I'm thinking about, again, I'm really thinking about just picking this up and doing it in a place of covering one anime that I was going to cover for the winter season, because I'm looking through that list and a lot of things I'm just covering just to cover it. But if I got something like JoJo as far as a manga reader and people are liking it, that can just take the place of something right there. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Just rest assured, I already did part 1. Part 2, I'm going to do probably 5 chapters. So I got a little bit more time right now. I might not do one tomorrow, but I'll definitely do another one before the week is out. And we can just go from there. It'll definitely be once a week. I can definitely tell you that. Even if it's just 1 or 2 chapters, I will be doing one of these videos once a week for part 5. So until, you know, schedule or conflicts and things like that come up. But we're on this together, so I cannot wait to get into it. Let's get into it now. It looks like this guy's name is Buccellati. Hope I'm saying that right. Bucci. That's probably what his name's going to be. But anyway, let's get into this one. Buccellati's coming. Part 1. We're going to go ahead and finish his part, and it looks like it's going to be 5 parts for him, so that'll be 5 chapters. Let's see. I want to make a collect call, please. What is your name, sir? Koichi Heroes. Buccellati's coming, part 1. Bucci, man? Alright, let's see. Hello, this is Koichi. Jotaro! What happened, Koichi? I don't know where to begin, but, well, okay. I'll go ahead and tell you my findings first. He's a stand user. Because of the Italian pronunciation, Haruno Shibata is also called Giorno Giovanna here. Shiobana is the same as Giovanna. And his hair is blonde now instead of black like in the picture. Even though he's still a student, he acts like a gangster. He stole my money and my luggage. I met him by coincidence, you see. And I only just glimpsed his stand, so his stand ability is still a mystery to me. It can reflect the opponent's attacks backwards towards them. Even though I just got here, if things are going to get dangerous, I want to go home. I apologize. I'd considered a possibility, but I didn't know he was really a stand user. I'll get you a hotel right now and wire you some money. Can I ask you something? What's your relationship to this Giorno Giovanna? I killed his father. His father's name was Dio Brando. Yeah, I told you. Yes, and look at that picture from part 4. Oh man, I miss Cocky Owen. That's random. I miss Cocky Owen. There's that picture from part 4. And it's pretty cool to see this again because, they took that picture together when they got to Egypt. And they had it like all over like the ending when they were playing that last train to Paris. It's just good to see that again. It's good to see all this stuff linked. Even with Koichi being here links it to part 4, I found out just this year due to Speedwagon's Foundation's research that there is a possibility that Dio did have a child. I wanted to confirm this whether or not Haruno or Giorno Giovanna was really Dio's son, and if he'd inherited even some of Dio's genetic structure. That's why I wanted a skin sample. Dio? The Dio? The bow and arrow Dio? But was Dio's body a part of the Joestar? Isn't Dio's body a part of the Joestar bloodline? Koichi, now that I know that Giorno Giovanna inherited a stand, you don't need to approach him anymore. Also, you told me that his hair is blonde. Now that could be because Giorno's dormant stand ability was only recently awakened. There must have been some sort of trigger, for example, the presence of another powerful stand user in the area. A stand user? Don't go near him anymore. One last thing. He is an enemy. Is he an enemy or an ally? That's what I want to find out. Koichi, what do you think? You were the one that met him. What kind of impression did he make on you? I don't know, but, he was a sincere kind of person. Even if he did steal my things. It's bizarre. Oh. Is this yours? No. I see. Then it's mine. So let's say there were a bag here and there was 10 million yen inside. Would you return it? Would you? Of course I would take it. You're honest. But what if I were a policeman in disguise and I saw you doing something like that? I'll give you half of the money and ask you to stay quiet. Probably. Wow. That's nice. That's really something. You probably would do that. I can tell you're not kidding. I can really tell, you're telling the truth. I can tell whether or not someone's telling the truth. And I say I'm never wrong. I can tell by looking at the skin on someone's face. It starts to glisten. When someone sweats, right? I just analyze the extent of it. Though I can get an even better idea if I taste the person's sweat. Ugh, dog, no, get away! Who are you? Leaky Eye Luca was found collapsed on the ground near the airport with his own shovel rammed into his head. He probably won't regain consciousness. He's in critical condition. I'm looking for the one who did it. Giorno Giovanna. No one knows why Leaky Eye went to the airport. However, one of the guards at the airport told me that you were there too. So I thought I would find you and ask you some questions. Are you a cop? You're joking, right? Luca wasn't just a thug. He was part of a gang. There were a lot of reasons why he'd be targeted. He was the type to earn grudges after all. But his boss is different. Since they targeted one of his own, the boss thinks that whoever it is wanted to smear shit on his face. And that's why he told me to take care of the one that's responsible for this. I'm going to ask you a question. Did you meet Leaky Eye Luca at the airport? No. I've never heard of someone called Leaky Eye Luca. Dude, personal space. Get back, bro. You're not sweating. All right, I'll believe you. I'm done with the questioning. Sorry to have bothered you, Giorno Giovanna. Oh, what the hell? Is that a damn eye? What is this? I had my hand in a fist the whole time. That's Luca's right eye. You're sweating now, I see. He's unconscious anyway, so I brought it here. Ugh! This dude just straight up licked him on the cheek. What the This taste is the taste of a liar, Giorno Giovanna. Alright. Buccellati's coming part 2. To Dio Brando, women were mere tools of food. So how is it that Giorno's mother was able to give birth to Giorno 15 years ago without being killed by Dio? Nobody knows what really happened. Although Giorno's mother was a very beautiful woman, she was in no way a good mother. She had moved back to Japan to give birth to Giorno, but she would often leave her young son at home alone while she went out and enjoyed the nightlife. I'm not going to sacrifice my freedom just because I have a kid. No way. Waking up in the middle of the night and realizing that his mother wasn't home. For a child of 1 or 2, imagine the despair and the horror that he would feel. Since it was useless to cry alone in the dark, Giorno could only tremble. When Giorno turned 4, his mother got married. Her husband was Italian, and thus Giorno became an Italian. However, this man often hit Giorno behind his mother's back. Oh, of course, you always gotta have scum somewhere in JoJo. Irritating brat, always trying to read people. It was quite the opposite, really. The reason Giorno developed the habit of trying to read other people thought of him was because of this man. And this kind of personality became the reason why Giorno was the prime target for the town's children to bully. He slowly became to believe he was the scum of the earth, and to anyone watching it was evident that he wouldn't be long before Giorno grew to become a very twisted person. As Giorno was walking along home on his usual route. However, a chance incident saved Giorno from his fate. He saw a bloody man on the ground in the shadows of a stone wall. Is he alive? Is he dead? He wasn't sure, but he looked like he'd been shot in the chest. Just then, a group of men came running towards them, yelling, "Damn it, where'd he go? Don't let him get away. Keep looking." They were obviously looking for the wounded man. They gradually made their way over to Giorno, and they asked Giorno if they seen him. He went over there. And Giorno lied. He wasn't afraid. He merely thought that the wounded man, like him, looked lonely and melancholic. And luckily for the man, his body was obscured by grass that had grown around him. It was due to Giorno's gold experience ability. But Giorno himself hadn't realized his stand powers yet, and so had only activated it unconsciously. He never told anyone about this. And about 2 months later, the man appeared in front of Giorno again. The man was alive, and he remembered how Giorno covered for him and said, "I'll never forget what you did for me. I'll never forget what you did for me." He never explained why he was shot. It was a bit later that Giorno's stepfather stopped beating him. The town children began giving up their seats to Giorno in crowded movie theaters. The man was a gangster. Though all the man did was quietly watch over Giorno from afar, he still approached Giorno, a child who had always tried to see how others thought of him, as an individual to be respected. Giorno learned the importance of trusting people. something he should have learned from his parents, from the silence of a complete stranger. It was bizarre, but a gangster who specialized in lawlessness and crime was responsible for straightening out Giorno's heart. He no longer had that weak look about him. Within his heart, a calm breeze blew. The man had always taken a strict position about not getting Giorno involved in the gang world. But the environment where Giorno lived, where politicians were corrupt and police didn't protect the weak, Giorno's resolution couldn't be broken. He began to see his goal in life. In this way, instead of idolizing as a Serie A stars, I don't know what that says. That was kind of weird. In this way, instead of idolizing Serie A stars, Giorno Giovanna dreamed of becoming a gang star. Oh, look at that pose! And there's that eye again. Just what did he do? A trick? No, I had my hand balled into a fist. I can't think of any trick that can put an object inside a closed hand. Well, well, well. In any case, I'm in quite a bind. Even though I couldn't do anything about the incident with Leaky Eye Luca, I can't make excuses for myself. What should I do if he finds out? I'd have to kill him. I told you I was done questioning, but the situation's changed a bit, Giovanna. You lied. You said that you didn't see Luca. Why would you lie about that? It looks like I'll have to find out why you would lie about something like that. Humph. Whoa, you just gonna straight up hit a dude in the face? What the hell, bro? What are you looking at? Are you jealous? Do you want to hit him too? My name is Bruno Bucciarati. Answer me. This interrogation has already become a torture session. What the hell? Is that a finger coming out of his mouth? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, what the hell? So isn't my ability chilling? Those are Luca's fingers. In reality, they finished Leaky Luca off. The boss says there wasn't much point in keeping him alive. He told me to bring these so I could use them as a scare tactic during the interrogation. Again, what did he do? Can it be that he's another one? Like that Japanese tourist from before? Besides, my ability to tell when someone's lying, I can do things like that. Whether the object I can put in your mouth, there's nothing you can do against it. For example, I can even put that fire hydrant in your mouth. Of course, if I did something like that, you would die. Oh, what's that zipper on his face? Look like those zippers on his body. What? If you don't talk, the torturing will keep on escalating. You've seen the culprit. Did they tell you to stay quiet? Who attacked Luca? I'll have you talking soon enough. He does have some type of ability. All right, part 3. Looks like I'll have to use gold experience to deflect his attacks. Oh, that is a beast picture right here. Why is it I'm suddenly finding myself running into people with the same kind of ability these past few days? Your head's all wobbly. It feels like it's going to come off, You probably don't even understand what I'm doing to you anyway. Giorno Giovanna. I can even kick your head around like a soccer ball while asking you who attacked Leaky Eye Luca, you know. I can't take any more of this. I can't take any more hits of him. I'll be torn into pieces. I'm sorry, even though I got this like zoomed in, the letters are still a little bit small, so sometimes I'm stumbling over the words. And that trick putting the eye into my hand, So this ability of his, however, I've never once in my life used gold experience to attack another human being. I've only just discovered my ability a few months ago. I know that gold experience's ability can give life to things like bags or bricks if it hits them, if it's an object. But that would happen. But what would happen if gold experience hits a live human being? What would happen? Even I don't know the answer to that. Answer me, Giorno Giovanna. Muda, Muda, Muda. Yeah, he uses Muda too. Okay, let's go. Huh. There's a stand. You. Disgrazato. What does that say? Disgrazato? Disgrazato. I have no other option but to try it. I have to use my gold experience's ability against him. I don't know what will happen if I attack a human with it, but I have to for survival's sake. A what user? You're a stand user. So you can see my stand ability? And it can't be. You're only 15. You're the one who did Luca in. Gold experience! Punch. Why send this dude flying? Send him flying all the way to the end of the bus. Gold experience. If it hits someone, it should at least have the power to break their arm. But he's trying to pull himself up by grabbing the handrail with his right hand. Is he not hurt? Apparently he's not. What? This strength that's welling up in me. Also, all I did was try to stand up, but I'm moving at incredible speed. It's like this strength is growing inside me, as if my body's been filled with life. Wow, so does he have like a support stand? Like, does he give people... Like, can he like enhance a human if he hit him or something? Because he's dodging his punches like nothing. Your movements look incredibly slow. Does this happen because I was hit with your stand ability? If so, then what an idiot. A stand that powers someone else up, huh? Take this, Giorno Giovanna. Huh? What? My attacks towards Giorno, they went through him and my stand wouldn't activate. That's me over there. There's another me behind. The railing isn't bent. Am I just making all this up? Am I imagining that I have all this strength within me? Is that my body over there? And is this my consciousness over here? Damn, I have to dodge. Punch. My movements are too slow. It hurts. The sharpness, the pain. They're hitting me slowly. Giorno isn't the one that's slow. It's my consciousness that's going out of control. It looks as if gold experience gives more life to... It looks as if gold experience gives more life to a human being. They become out of control. Only their consciousness does, however. I don't know why I have this ability, but I suppose all I have to do is use it. All right, we're on part 4. My teeth are slowly breaking. Ah! Stand name, Gold Experience. User, Giorno Giovanna. Power, C. Speed, A. Range, E. 2 meters. Durability, D. Precision, C. Potential, A. I'm going to go ahead and read this. It might tell us a little bit about it. Ability has the power to endow objects with life. 1. When it hits something, it can turn an object into a plant or an animal. Also, any attack towards the transformed object will be reflected back towards the aggressor if it gets punched. The opponent will get punched. If it gets cut, the opponent will get cut. If it hits a human, that individual's senses will go out of control and everything will seem like it's moving slowly, including himself. Then the pain will feel slow. Wow, that is broken because this stand can pretty much transmute and deflect attacks and put on a confusion spell. Wow. Araki just keeps getting better and better every part with these abilities. Let's move on. Hey, you two, what the hell are you doing? I'm going to call the police. I apologize for the disturbance. I would never allow normal civilians to get involved, so please don't worry. It felt as if I was given some sort of extra energy, and my senses were out of control so that everything seemed slow, even the feeling of pain. This is Giorno Giovanna's ability. It looks like both of our abilities can only span a few meters. According to my investigations, you aren't affiliated with any gang. I thought you were just a 15-year-old kid, but you, Giorno Giovanna, you're the one who attacked Leaky Eye Luca. Why did you do Luca in? The boss wants to know. You won't believe me if I said that it was an accident, yes? And so you're planning to kill me, am I right? You're a person who's prepared himself for conflict. If you're prepared to kill someone, that means, in turn, you'll always be prepared for danger and the possibility of being killed yourself. He's going to try to kill me. He's completely serious. He's just a damn kid, and he's trying to kill me? His skin and his sweat says that he's not lying. When he says he'll do it, he'll do it. He has that kind of strength. There's his stand. Sticky fingers! Oh, get some Onyx up in here. And, you know, I don't mean to stop this, but Golden Experience, I wonder when this does get translated, are they going to change the name? Because I believe that's a Prince song. So with Prince being dead, are they just going to still call it Golden Experience, or are we going to get a new name for it? I'm pretty sure Sticky Fingers isn't going to be called Sticky Fingers. And I don't remember what the names were in the game because I did play All-Star Battle. I wasn't told to bring the culprit back alive. I could fight you here, but frankly, I don't want to endanger myself by getting hit with that bizarre ability of yours again. I'm going to distance myself. I'll distance myself from you for a bit, and then I'll kill you. Oh, can he teleport with this ability? It looks like he can make a zip in reality or something. This man, he made a hole with that zipper on the side of the tram and went to the other side of it. He's even able to go through solid walls. This is bad. It was wrong of me to allow him to leave the cable car. If I lose sight of Buccellati here, even if I have gold experience, if he follows me around with that ability 24 hours with the intent to assassinate me, I'll never be 100% safe. I'll lose. And he jumped out the train. Additionally, if Buccellati tells others about me, then the situation would be totally out of control. I have to get rid of him right now. Otherwise, I have no future. What do you do to these people? What the hell? Did you just bump into me? Look who's talking. Be careful, damn it. Again, his zippers. It can't be. He can even hide inside people. Oh, wow, that's freaky. He can even hide inside people. That's the only plausible explanation. He was able to put an eye in my closed hand and even go through walls. And he's also incredibly fast. I can't rule out the possibility. Buccellati's inside one of these people wearing him like a suit. And he's planning to go into the city that way. This is bad. Everyone is going in different directions. And I can see the zipper. Who is he hiding inside of? Who is it? There's a fly buzzing around. What the hell? Damn it, annoying fly! I think he just gave himself away. Ah! I gave life to your tooth. Oh! Wow! I gave life to your tooth, which I knocked out and transformed into a fly. The fly came back to you, and thus I was able to distinguish you from the others. But this is unfortunate. I had just announced that I wouldn't allow civilians to get involved. I apologize, that was a lie. Well, one could say that you were hit by the blow that you dealt yourself, so please try to bear it. Alright, part 5. This is the last part for the night. Wow, so it's like Gold Experience is a mixture of so many things, because now I'm seeing elements of Crazy Diamond as well, because he took his tooth and turned it into a fly and made the fly around and then turned it back so it can go back into him and like draw him or something. A little bit confused with how it works. I mean, I get how it works, but it's kind of hard to explain. But again, that seems like something that Crazy Diamond would be able to do, you know, like how he can bring things back. Giorno Giovanna, it seems that your ability isn't something to be taken lightly. Since I can't hide myself, I have no choice. Even though I face danger of getting hit, it looks like I'll have to kill you right here and now. I can't let you get away. Regarding that point, I'm desperate. Get away? You don't have to worry about that anymore. The only thing you should worry about is what will happen after you're pulled apart to pieces by my zippers and left on the ground. This is a battle for who will hit the other with their fist first. Besides, it would be stupid to try to kick me. There's a possibility that I'll just grab your leg. What's wrong? Come on, Giorno Giovanna. Oh, we got a stand fight. Gold Experience. Huh? More stand fighting? Oh, he got zippers all around him now. I thought my blow went in first. So why? It's natural of you to think that. This isn't my arm. My sticky fingers has the ability to put several different things together using zippers. This arm is from the kid that I was hiding inside of earlier. I exchanged his arm with mine. Ew. It's only natural to minimize the chance of getting hit by your stand ability. That's why your Gold Experience wasn't effective. I'm going to dispose of you, Giorno Giovanna. Ah! Gold Experience! Ah! I can't believe it. He tore off his own arm. He increased the range of his attack so he'd be a split second faster. That is beastly. He's using his body being a zipper to an advantage. These JoJo's are always savage. They will always go into a fight. Even though technically he's not a JoJo. Again, everything is slow. The world around me seems slow. Only my senses are getting out of control. He's going to kill me. Giorno Giovanna's stand doesn't have too much power, but in this situation it makes it even worse. If I have to experience that slow pain, not only once, but several times in a row, I'll probably die from the shock. Looks like he's trying to get out of there. He went out of range. What are you doing, Giorno Giovanna? Why don't you stop attacking? Why aren't you finishing me off? Because you're a good person. What? Really? Well, I guess he could be extorted or something. You're a gang member, but a good person. You just hesitated to attack me. So I also decided not to attack you. When you saw the strange marks on the boy's stolen arm when you removed it, You stopped fighting for a moment because of the shock. Am I correct? You were shocked by how the arm had signs of drug injection. How old is this boy? He's 13. His student ID says so. Only because you hesitated for a moment in shock, I was able to use Gold's experience to retaliate. If you were the kind of person who didn't hesitate or feel shock, then I would have been rolling around the ground in pieces. And that's why I stopped my attack. Those who want to do drugs are free to do it. Individual freedoms exist. Those that want to die have the freedom to choose how to die. But there are people in this town who sell drugs to children, and you can't forgive that. That's what you're thinking. And the one who's selling the drugs to them is your boss. And you're so conflicted. That's why your heart hurt when you saw the boy's arm. And if that's true, that has nothing to do with the fact that I have to dispose of you. I've been given orders to find out who attacked Luca and dispose of him. Just because you decide to stop fighting me doesn't change the fact that I'm going to kill you. No, you won't try to kill me anymore. Because you'll become my ally. I'm planning on defeating your boss and taking over this city. What? What'd you say? In order to get rid of the gangsters who sell drugs to children, you have to become a gang member yourself. Hey! Nice. So that was the end of part 5. People, I hope you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this, and I'm liking part 5 so far already. So once again, this is all I'm probably going to do. I don't think I'm going to do another one tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one Thursday, but then I have Boku no Hero to cover. It'll be tomorrow or Thursday. I'll do one or two. I mean, a lot of the animes and stuff going to its finales. I'll be able to get in a lot more of these this week. But I'm definitely going to do another video before the week is over. So, same as I said last time before, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there is not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. And most importantly, if you guys want to see more of this Part 5 greatness, you want to keep going, please like, subscribe, share the video, share it on Twitter. Tell people that your boy Scott is reading Part 5. So if they don't want to wait until the anime is announced, they don't want to wait a year to see what happens like me, you can join me. I'm going through the manga and I'm going to try to cover as much as I can. I know people are saying that like all the color scans aren't done, or the manga itself has bad translations. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and go through it and find as much as I can. And so far, this is fun. I really enjoy doing it. And thank you guys in advance for joining me for this video. So if you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. And I am going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys. As I always say, you could be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.